I'm Professor Roman. This is my special occasion speech, and for my audience, I have my brother Jordan, his nurse Mr. Eugene, and my mom and dad. And for my visual aid, it will be a handout on Muhammad Ali and his stats and records, since I do not have enough time to share them with the audience. Okay. What makes an icon? What makes a good or bad icon? It can go either ways. Now, what makes an icon in sports? There are sports members that get arrested. O.J. Simpson is one. Great on the field and arrested off. An icon that will forever be infamous in history. Or Sammy Sosa in baseball. But we aren't here to talk about bad icons today. We're here to talk about a good one. What does it take to become an icon in boxing? Is handcuffing a light or detaining a sound enough? Muhammad Ali said he could do both and much more. But what made him an icon? Some of his greatest matches ranked on ESPN by Fitzsimmons, a famous writer, he had said, were his TKO victories against Sonny Liston, a 17-month reigning heavyweight champion, against a 22-year-old nobody named Muhammad Ali. Now, Muhammad Ali was a nobody, known by no one, came in and won on a supposed shoulder injury, but during that entire match, Muhammad Ali dominated. Then was his third fight against Joe Frazier, a fight that he said, if it would have kept going, he would have died. He said those two men were made to fight against each other. Now, Muhammad Ali may have been a great boxer, arguably one of the greatest. It was also his mouth that got him to be an icon out of the ring. Sayings against persecution of different races and sayings of how great he was and how he could back it up really made him one of boxing's greatest. One of his famous sayings, hating people because of color is wrong, and it doesn't matter which color does the hating. It's just wrong. That has gone down in history as one of the greatest sayings for the civil rights movement. Also, just to support on how great he was, his other saying, I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Not only did Ali fight for the civil rights, but he also knew how to have fun, and he also knew how to back it up. Now, what made Ali an icon besides his boxing was what he did with his religion and his fight against the government. During the Vietnam War, Ali was called to serve for the army. He denied it due to his religion. He also had switched his name at the time. He was stripped of his world title and was forced out of boxing. He later was overturned by the Supreme Court. This has been attached to his name as long as he has lived. Also, when the 9/11 attacks happened, Ali was persecuted along with the religion of Islam, and he had supported that that no matter what religion, there's truth behind all, and that they are as just deeply sorry as the rest of America. Now, all I know is there are many icons in sports and in the world, but Ali has definitely taken on the title of icon of boxing, the greatest boxer of all time. Now, I don't know what else to answer that question that I had said in the beginning of what makes an icon. I guess you just have to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Thank you, Professor Rowland. This is my final speech.